Sunday
actually got stolen.
Sunday night at some point, it was parked in my. It's too big to fit in my garage. It was stolen from in front of my garage where it was parked in my driveway. And
don't you got an alarm system and all that? They know how to
factory, and they knew
what they were doing.
Dude, they're not dummies. I mean, they quietly stole my truck. But here's the thing: they didn't officially steal it. This is all stuff I learned as at the same time, and I'm sitting thinking to myself, how much people are against other people is this is what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
So my neighbor knocks on my door. This guy knocks on my door. He's knocking on my door in the morning. I come down. I'm looking at him. I said, "Why are you knocking on my door like a cop in the morning?" Because he's the head. The guy happens to be the head of the condo association. So I thought he was going to be calling me saying, "Hey, dude, you can't be sending, nasty memos in the checks."
Right.
But he's like, dude, he stepped to the left. I'm looking at him. He's a big dude. He's like a white me. So I'm looking at him, and he slides to the left and looks behind him. There's my truck.
He was blocking your view,
dude.
Until he stepped aside.
Whoever stole it, they took my truck from in the back where it was parked and pushed it to the front.
So you were in the house when they...
In the house. Wow. I guess it had to be about... I don't know.
They knew what they were doing,
in the morning, I went over and I looked, and I just smiled. Because I go, if I have the reaction I think I'm supposed to have, I might die. Like, I might pass out and die.
Sure.
So I just went, And my mother was visiting, and she was... she was sleeping in the room above the garage. Like, the way the house is built... My other room, I got 2 bedrooms, so the other room is over the garage.
Yeah.
And I go, Mom, did you...
You want to kill your mom, don't you?
Did you hear any... Nah.
Just keep that car running in the garage. Take care of Mom.
Any... No.
Slept like a baby.
I saw you and your friends pushing the truck. I was going to say something.
My mother... So I'm like... I'm just... okay. I tell my girl, and my girl flips out because she's already very paranoid. She just is paranoid, and she believes in the secret. So this is all. See, the other day we was talking about evil frisbees, and look what happened. Like, shut up. But
so what did they do to your car? Get to the point.
I'm getting to it.
All right. Sorry.
So anyway, I'm talking to her, but it is a secret. So I'm trying to keep it from being magical. But that started off thinking the devil was after me. Right. So I try to keep it from being magical. So I walk over, I put my coat on, I stroll over. First thing I did was call 911. Ready, everybody? Don't call 911 if something like that happens to you.
No, they're not happy to hear.
She cursed me out for 15 minutes to tell me don't waste their time calling 911. Call the non-emergency number. I said, who needs a cop without an emergency? I almost cursed her out to send a cop. Like, I wanted to call her dumb whatever,
right,
to send a cop. But ultimately, I knew a cop, and I called him. I go, here's what I shouldn't have did. It wasn't stolen. This is what I had to, as I was going to find out. It was recovered. So it was moved from where it was to another place. It's called malicious vandalism because they found it. I'm outside. It's up on bricks.
Wait a minute. So if a cop would have pulled that guy over driving, you could say, I'm not stealing it, I'm moving it?
If they had saw them doing what they were doing, it had to be in light speed. It was shocking. And I'm glad I didn't wake up because I'm up at that time. At whatever time they could have stole it, I'm up.
You wouldn't have ran outside. You would have just watched them steal your car. You
just got to yell out the window. Leave.
You know what?
Most of us would just watch them steal it.
No, you yell.
Your gut is like,
hey!
yo! But the brazenness of it, I would have got a nice bullet to the face. So I'm glad I didn't wake up. But it's up on bricks, and I'm just standing there looking at a truck up on bricks, 2 bricks. And I called my friend. He said, call a non-emergency. I called him. I called the number. They sent the cop. He couldn't report it stolen, so he had to report it.
Right.
So I'm looking at it. I saw how they did it. They took, this is factory alarm. They took the stupid thing off. They took the handle of the truck off to to disconnect the alarm. Because evidently what they had to do was come and hit my car a couple of times to see if I had a decent alarm on. Boom, boom. They knew it was whack. There's two kind of alarms you can have. Perimeter or a shock. If they break the window, it goes off, or if they get near it, it goes off. Sure. I had neither one. All I have is an immobilizer, which it keeps you from driving it, or low jack, which finds it if they steal it, but it doesn't prevent anything.
Right.
Your alarm stinks. What does it, shoot dye on their hands like a bank robbery?
GMC, good luck to you going out of business. Because I don't know what alarm you're putting in, but you have to be saving money on that in the bailouts.
It's a kitchen timer.
Yeah. They laughed at your alarm, huh?
Oh, dude. You
laughed
can
at
see the smile they carved in the face. Because you can see where they put the screwdriver, because the cop starts laughing because he goes, "Oh man, they got me twice." The cop from the area, so they put a screwdriver, smash the window, and as soon as you smash it, the whole thing cracks.
Yeah, I know.
So you can just push it in.
Yeah.
So now they did the alarm. They put they cracked the starter and put it in neutral and pushed it from where it was to 100 feet away. 100 feet away. And this is what people kept doing as they're driving by. People just in the morning just getting a nice morning talk.
Sure.
And people know me, like, Patrice, yell. I'm sitting there going, I don't want people to know I live here. Mm-hmm. Patrice, what, you have rims? Kept asking, rims? I kept, no.
So they pushed it.
It was factory rims on my truck.
So they pushed it 100 feet away, and then they put it up on blocks.
Put it on blocks.
And took your wheels.
And took my factory rims.
They just went with the rims. So why do they have to put it on blocks for that?
They took the wheel. They took everything.
Okay, that's what I asked.
That's what I'm saying.
They took all
They
four
obviously
wheels.
thought you were a white guy. They had no idea. They probably couldn't. When they saw those tapes, they're like, he had factory rims. Who is this guy?
They're sitting there with my tapes too. They know it's me. They know who it is. I'm sleeping with a box cutter in my bed.
Right.
You know. But ultimately, so I'm sitting there, and the tow truck comes. They don't have any recourse but to pull it on the tow truck with no wheels.
Right.
So I'm watching fire shoot from the bottom of my truck. Of that pulling my wheelless carcass of a truck up on a flatbed.
Like a snake skin. After the snake leaves it.
And I'm sitting there going, and the cop was a cool dude. He's like, there go your rotors. I'm like, what? Did you just say to me? He goes, man, they got me. I put 2 boots into this.
Yeah.
So ultimately, the thing that
you got to think they have a better way to do that, but they don't want to be bothered.
Dude,
Get 4 crap tires and just roll it on.
They could have did that, but that wasn't going to happen, of course.
Right, sure.
Now, this happened the Monday before Thanksgiving, mind you. I still don't have my truck. They had to find out because I called Geico. And this is what I mean about, just what people are going to do. Mm-hmm. If you ever get insurance, if you buy a new car, one thing you better do is buy gap insurance. I didn't know what gap insurance is. It's the money that the between what you owe on your truck and what your truck is worth on the market.
Sure.
So if you owe 30, your truck could be worth 15.
Right.
So even if it's totaled or whatever, you owe 15,000. Okay. So when I called Geico, they said, okay, they looked through the thing first before they said, oh, Patrice, this is terrible. They go, do you have comprehensive insurance? I go, I'm sorry, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That is, if you get your car stolen, there's a special insurance you have to have. There's collision and then there's comprehensive. I happen to have it, but I asked the lady, because I was starting to become a crusader, if I didn't have it,
what would happen?
What would happen? We wouldn't give you no money. I go, that's your job to say that?
Yeah.
That's your job to tell me that I was just tough luck?
And most people don't know that. They're just like,
nobody knows that.
Nah. You just want to get your car insurance thing over with.
So
you get the guy on the phone like, yes, I guess, yeah, okay, how much a month?
So for 2 weeks, I've been trying to prove that I didn't steal my own truck.
Seriously?
Yeah, I had to get a police report. I had to give a 15-minute interview. They asked me what my and I had to stop them then.
What was your motive?
Wait, how much
you get for it, stupid?
Yeah, how much did you get for it? How much did you owe?
Yeah.
Are you late with any bills?
Yeah.
Are you late with your mortgage? How much is your mortgage? How much is your life? What do you spend a month? What do you...
Get out of here.
You think I'm lying?
I don't think
And
you're
so
lying. I just said
they
get
asked,
out of here.
exactly, and that's what I end up saying. Like, look, I'm not telling you what I pay a month. I hope but they had to prove for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, that I didn't steal it. Then they sent an adjuster out to tell me that they, down to the penny, that, it's going to cost, something thousand and two cents, and I'm not going to get a penny more. And I said, can you at least give me enough to get an alarm?
Can you throw in a couple tires at least? Something?
Can you do something?
Throw in a better alarm system?
Ultimately, I guess I ended up proving I didn't steal it, and now it's getting worked on. I still don't have a truck.
So it was all before they did anything. Because I got a call.
Before they did anything.
When I got there, I think it was Patrice or his girl said that our truck got stolen. Or his truck got stolen. But I had my Bose headphones, and because Patrice...
They didn't steal...
Patrice and his girl drove me home from Opie's wedding. And by the way, I know one thing they didn't steal out of his truck: Easy Pass. I will never ride with that bum again.
I thought I was the last guy to get Easy Pass.
No.
What are you doing with all the driving you do? For all the comedy clubs on the East Coast.
I just wait. I read listen,
God. I know why.
A guy got divorced, and it's not.
We did the story.
You did that, so
we
it
did
is
the
what
story.
it is. That tells you something.
They used his Easy Pass to help out the divorce. Sure.
And they also send you tickets if you go if you.
Nah, they don't.
Never happens.
They haven't done that yet.
Never happens.
It's evil.
Never happens.
It is kind of evil, but man, is it convenient.
If they really wanted to, they could just take a picture. They don't do that. I've never got a ticket. But it was kind of fun driving again in 1988.
Yeah.
Him and his chick coming back up. We're fighting traffic. You've never seen the Easy Pass lanes.
Yeah.
It looked like the third runway at Newark Airport. There was nobody on there. There was guys having a catch with a Nerf football. It was so irritating.
Wasn't it fun? Didn't it take you back?
Hell no.
It was awful.
And some of those roads from Philly to New York, you don't even have to go through an actual toll booth. You just continue on the highway.
And I'll tell you
at
this,
70 miles an hour.
I'll tell you this treating Kenny bad piece of garbage over here. There was a couple of pauses when I dropped him in front of his home.
Right.
I drove past my house to get to this piece of garbage house, and it was a beat where he waited to see me help him with his bags. Almost spit right on his dumb suitcase.
It's not that. It's just almost like I want to give him the full story. Like, I got to drop Jim off.
Sure.
And I figured you wanted to help me with the bags. Why not? My friend, big man.
Piece of guy almost kicked him.
Luckily
funny. It was cold and his worm was.
You got to get the Easy Pass, Patrice.
I refuse.
You got to get the.
There was 4 thugs in a car ahead of us, and this fat girl got out, and I guess they bumped her car. And she got out to yell, and then saw that there were like 4 gangbangers.
That they beat fat black girls up for a living, and she got right back in there.
She got right back in and kept. It was just kind of fun to watch.
Wasn't it fun though? Come on, Jim.
To watch, yeah. As I was zipping by the Easy Pass, it would have been wonderful. But to be there, I literally couldn't have felt worse if we were like in a stagecoach with a horse pulling me. There was no reason.
It's a comfortable truck though, right?
It's a great truck.
Yeah, you was happy.
Yeah, I don't know how it is, like 2.5 feet tire length lower.